The Buccaneer probably is the way better one, and the one that people use the most. The Chaperone and the Persuader. Man, oh man. I do remember a lot of people using the Bombarder, and a lot of these classes could get pretty crazy. So let's see. Oh my god, they had so many items. And you do get everything unlocked. You don't have to grind for anything, which is magical. Because if you did have to grind to get everything, of course, that would be a headache. What it restores a set amount of health over time. Body armor significantly reduces the damage you take, but leaves you vulnerable to penetrator ammo, freeze damage, and certain support items. Alright, so if you did choose the Buccaneer Sniper, the attachments you could get: a muzzle brake, a body odor sniffer, reveals positions of nearby enemies as wavy yellow stink clouds. You could get a 4x scope lens, a silencer, or you just get the default scope, which was a 10x magnifier. Of course, that is pretty absurd. I think we're going to go with that. As far as the camos, I really don't remember a lot of them, but I do remember you could get gold, silver. Let's see. So death, okay, desert, digital, gold. So I don't remember what you had to do to get gold, though, is the thing. And then inflicts damage, double damage for 15 seconds. Earned by dishing out 1200 points of damage without dying. Earned by being killed 5 times without getting a single kill. Inflicts double damage for... Okay, so same thing, but reduces all damage by 75%. Oh, God. So you could pop that, go into the spawn, and then go crazy. And then go crazy. Okay, so... Same thing. Yeah. So essentially, it's like using Painkiller. But you can either get it... Yeah, so essentially, it's like using Painkiller from Call of Duty. You can either get it from going on a kill streak, or you could get it from being on a death streak. Gunrunner increases movement speed by 50% for 15 seconds, which actually, the 15 seconds is pretty crazy. Shows the position of enemy players on the radar map. And then hides your team position on the radar map and blocks enemy target goggles. So I think we'll go with that. Character will leave the same. I do want to go invis, line up, get the triples. Brother, this game was gas. If we could find lobbies and get people back in here, that would be insane. Quick reflexes, you could... Okay, so I think I'm just gonna leave it on regenerative. Or horse healthy, huh? So your bullets always seem to do a little extra damage. Alright, so that's class number 1. Can you rename them is the question. Enter. No. 2. Okay. So we're gonna name this. Alright, so we named this OG Clipper. And then you can get a bunch of different costumes. Create it however you desire. I'm just gonna leave it like that. The logo. That's pretty cool. Cape. I'm asleep. Bro, you can make your dude look completely crazy. Look at this man. Let's put some damn pants on. We're gonna go with the hip slinging slasher. And boots sticking out the damn pants. We'll run that. Torso. Hang on, bro. I don't like the cape. Alright, that's good for now. We don't have to go crazy with it, but it is cool that you could do that. Calling card. Of course, you could set all this. 38 pages. Okay, a lot of it's locked. So scratch what I said earlier. Alright, and you could pick a mascot. Of course, you did still have challenges. You could check your multiplayer stats. I have not played a game. Literally just downloaded this again. Like I said, it has been 14 years since this game was released. Let's see if it loads a leaderboard and shows us who's at the top. Overall. Okay, yeah. Had a feeling. And then the black market, so. Imposter bundles. Costume sets. Loadout bundles. And then the boost. Alright, so we went through pretty much everything. I didn't do an overhaul with the whole class setups, but you guys definitely get the idea. There's a lot of guns, a lot of stuff that you could do on here. It's honestly pretty amazing. If we could repopulate the servers, that would be insane. But I'm going to see if I can find a game. It's likely that we won't. So again, do yourself a favor, download this game. It'll be in the description on how to get it, and from there, hopefully we could get some games going and we all have a good time, because this game was legendary and it was probably ahead of its time. It had a lot of stuff right, and I do remember myself playing this over other games while Call of Duty was lit. So do that. So take that how you will, but I will catch y'all in the next one. I really just wanted to show y'all this, reminisce on some of the gameplay reminisce on a game that I spent a lot of time on and felt like it did a lot of things right. And I do remember the player base just never really gravitating over here, but it's likely because they didn't want to try anything new and they just wanted to stick with Call of Duty. So I will catch y'all in the next one. I hope some of y'all do download this and we get some lobbies going, but I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.